So good evening, YouTube. Now we are live, and I would like to introduce Talk and Talk before I will start this conversation. So we are here to discuss about, are you spending your time well? This is the topic for today, okay? So Talk and Talk is a language platform, and here we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French, and also Mandarin. This is just an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher. I am not here to teach or correct anyone, but make sure that everybody here are going to learn a lot, because this is a real environment to practice our speaking skills, okay? So we basically learn from practicing. So in my opinion, it's the best way to learn a language. So as we are here in five, it will not be necessary to divide us, okay? So we are here in the main room together. And we also introduce ourselves before starting the conversation. So Wanda, can you start, please?
Hello, everyone. I'm Wanda from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. Two sons, one grandson, and one daughter-in-law. I'm a dentist. What else? I have two cats. And yes, it's that for now.
Nice, Wanda. Thanks so much. Alexandre, it's our turn, please.
Thank you. Hello, guys. I'm Alexandre from Vitória. I'm here since July 2020, improve my English. And I think it is a good place to improve, to grow our English. I'm retired about 9 years. I have 2 kids, but I don't have pets. But I like pets in their houses, not in my house, because I don't have patience with them, right? And my free time, I do all my activities outside in the morning. In the afternoon, I prefer resting or taking some classes, some immersions. That's it.
Nice, Alexandre. And now you are studying Italian, and French?
I'm practicing Italian. I'm practicing Spanish, and I'm practicing French
Oh, congrats,
and
Alexandre.
English
Wow.
as well.
Yeah, it's my goal. Just one more language. Let's see. But I need to improve a lot my English. So what about you, Jairo? Introduce yourself, please.
Sure. So I'm living here in São Paulo. I live with my 2 cats, 1 dog. I'm like to come here to meet new people, to practice my English, and that's it.
Nice. And do you speak Spanish too? I think, Jairo.
I
think I
mean,
saw you
I
on the
try.
immersion.
Yeah, I'm trying. I was I was improving a lot, but due to a lot of work duties, I had uh, to prioritize my activities. So I stayed out. I would say 3 months without training in Spanish, but I'm come back now. So um, I'm preparing myself to really immerse in the Spanish language for 2025. So I'm good, but there is a lot of room to improvement in terms of Spanish speak.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Jairo. Andre, it's our turn, please.
Hello guys, I am Andre. I'm 26. I am a software developer. I live in Novo Hamburgo, Rio Grande do Sul. And that's it for now.
Thank you, Andre, for sharing with us. And about me, guys, I'm Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. I am married. I don't have kids, don't have pets, but I have a lot of plants in my little balcony. What else? My free time, I like be here on Talk and Talk to practice my speaking skills because I really need it. I like drinking wine, cooking, and going rock concerts. That's it, guys,
Oh
about
my
me.
God.
Let's start. Yeah,
Iron Maiden is
yeah.
coming. Iron Maiden is coming.
Yeah, yes.
People who live
Even
in
though,
Guarujá, yeah. How people who
if,
live in Guarujá like to go to concerts,
yeah,
museums. Yeah,
it's my
so rich,
addiction.
rich
Unf-
people.
No, unfortunately, I don't have too much money to do it, but when it's possible, I do. Okay, let's start, guys. Andre, I will start with you. The question number 2. What does time well spent mean to you personally?
Mm, Let me see. I think the time well spent it's a time when you can relax uh, and uh, with the peoples who you like, and I think it's that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's basically do the things that you like, You need to prioritize something, for example. If you asked me, oh, let's go to the beach or let's go to a concert, of course I would choose a concert, but depending on the person.
Yeah,
Priorities, I think.
yeah, priorities.
Thank you, Andre. Yeah, thank you, Andre. What about you, Banda?
The same, I think it is really that. Uh, Spend time uh, when I when the people that I like, as my family, for example, friends, is so good to me. And when I am in my work too, I like to work. Is a good time for me, and I think all the time get a little bit interesting thing. Yes, life is beautiful, and spend time in the life is the most beautiful thing. Yeah, time to live.
Nice. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Wanda. What about you, Jairo?
Um, I think I think well time well spent. Well, I think when you have goals, for example, and you have clarity where you want to be or where you want to go specifically, everything that you do to achieve this goal, it's a time that you are well spending with one purpose. So in general, I think it's easily to say the opposite of it. What is not uh, time well spent when you are doing something that is not driving you to your goals. So every time that you are doing something without any purpose, that's not well spending time. So I think it's better to explain on this way, instead of saying what is good, I would say what is not good. So if you are spending your time with something, for example, scrolling your cell phone or something like that without a goal, that's not good. So I would say the opposite of it. Everything that you have in terms of goals, if you are doing something on that direction, that's a good time that you are spending.
Nice, Jairo. It's a good point of view. I think when you have, I don't know, when you have a purpose, it's easier to achieve it, of course, because you know what you want to read, what you need to read. So everything, as you said, everything that you do will be great for achieve it. So I agree if you. I don't know, guys. On Monday, I had a immersion about digital detox, and we talked a lot about spend I think not spend, but sometimes waste time on the internet, when you realize it's past 30 minutes or maybe 2 hours and you are just scrolling your screen. So this is a waste of time, in my opinion. What about you, Alexandre?
Yeah, I know someone in my house who spent a lot of time scrolling screen, Facebook, uh, Instagram, TikTok, and I told her it's not good because you need to spend your time well. For me, personally, it means you enjoy everything you do, right? Sometimes you do something that is not so well, but you need to do it to continue enjoying your time. Sometimes I go to the bed to sleep in the afternoon, a little half an hour or 40 minutes to get well and finish my night. It's kind of spend time, recover your body to be weak and do everything for you and for others. And another situation that I think is every day is only this day. Tomorrow is coming, but try to spend your time now. Every now is important to spend your time, right? Every now with
Yeah.
kids, with people, clients, friends in the work, when you are on the bus or driving, you need to spend, be happy and make other people happy.
Yeah, good point of view, Ale. I agree with you. So let's go, guys. Wanda, how do you decide what activities are worth your time?
Think that activities that is not a routine, boring routine, like worth my time when I go out with my friends to take a glass of wine and chat to each other. It's so good for me. Many activities that let me happy. And when I go home, I spend another time to think about and reflecting and be happy again. Yeah, many activities let me happy and worth my spend time.
Yeah, Wanda, I agree with you. For example, sometimes we are not in a good mood to go out with friends or family, for example. So if you stay in your sofa just watching some series that you like, if you are well doing it, it's okay.
Yeah,
You don't need to do a lot of things,
yeah,
to make this time worth it. No, you just need, I don't know, to be happy. I agree with you, Hamid.
yeah.
That's it. Thank you, Wanda.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
who
so
is
beautiful.
this children? It's a boy? You are muted, Ellie.
He's my godson.
Oh, so beautiful.
So
Congrats,
beautiful.
Alexandre. Yeah. What about you, Andre? What do you think? The question number 3.
I agree with Vanda. Uh, I I try to uh, uh, I always try to do the things uh, that I need to my uh, job and my studies, and so I think uh, that the best activities are the activities that I can to to forget things about my job. And that's it.
Yeah, you said about job, Andre, and I was thinking here, guys, sometimes, for example, I don't know, I have a lot of things to do in my work, of course, everybody. But for me, it's so nice when I realize that, oh, I finished the day and I realize, oh, today it was a good day because I did everything that I don't know, program myself to do, you know? For me, it's like a fulfillment day because I achieved everything that I needed. So, and I go to my house happy because of this, you know. I just achieved
Yeah,
everything. Yeah.
yeah. Like
What about?
Jairo
Oh,
said,
go ahead.
you achieved your goals. Yeah,
Yeah.
is that
Thank you, Pandinha. What about you, Jairo?
Um, the question is what worth, right? Uh,
Yes.
yeah. Uh, well, that is specifically for me. For some reason, I feel that and I'm not saying that's a good thing, but for me, when I am in a party, or let's say in a family confraternization, something like that, every time that happens, to me, I have this feeling that I'm losing something. It's a kind of there is a word for that. I think is mofo in Portuguese. There's something that you are missing out. Something missing out. That express this idea that you are missing something because you are in a specific place. So sometimes when I sorry, so sometimes when I in a party with my family, so I feel that thing. So today, to be honest, I feel that the time spent just worth when I'm learning something. And and I force myself to not try to learn something every time, every day, anywhere, like so everywhere, because sometimes all you need is just take your time and relax, and you don't need to keep your brain looking for something new. And especially specifically to me, I am now fighting, against these kind of thoughts. So um, directly responding your question for me is it worth every time that I'm learning something new, but I'm aware that that's not possible. I don't think that you will learn something new every day, every time that you are in your life. So I'm now dealing with that idea in my mind. But that's my answer. Every time that I learn something new, I feel that the time is spent, it worth.
Nice answer, Jairo. But for example, I feel you because I used to be like that. For example, when I spend my time in front of TV,
Hmm.
I almost the almost the time I was regretting about, oh, I should have done other thing, not spend my time in front of TV. But I think sometimes it's necessary to have this time for you, to enjoy things,
Yeah.
just to refresh your mind. Because as you said, we cannot learn everything in every place, So sometimes we need to just enjoy your life. And I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like when you try to learn something new every time with everyone that you are, with everyone that is surrounding you. For example, if you are in a lunch, for example, in a coffee break or something, if you start to try learning something, you become like the boring guy, the person that just wants to
Exactly.
talk about something that's not nice. So it happens a lot sometimes with me that we are talking about something randomly, like let's say, I don't know, talking about a pencil, a pen, for example, and then oh, did you know that you start to make the conversation serious, and the conversation should be very easygoing,
Yeah.
so sometimes you need to be aware that you don't need to learn something every time that you are talking with a person. Sometimes it's just talking, random things, and you don't need to be the smartest person in the world.
Yeah, exactly, Jair. I agree with you. Yeah,
You are
yeah,
a mammal. We are a animal. We need to relax without guilting.
yeah,
Yep.
Life is for us, for relaxing, for learning, but for chatting. Yeah, it's for everything.
yeah.
Without
I
guilt.
agree with them. Yeah, it's difficult sometimes, but I'm get better at doing it, because as Jair said, I used to be like that, a person that if I was spending my time doing something randomly, oh, I should have done, I don't know, I should have studied, then stay here in front of TV, something like that. But nowadays, if I want to watch some movies, I go and without regret, okay? Because I think there is time for everything and you need to enjoy it. What
Yeah.
about you, Ale?
So about spend time and side activities. Okay. So it depends of my body, right? Sometimes in the morning my body say don't go out, don't go to the gym, don't go to bike, stay at the house. And then I respect my body. I I don't do anything if I'm not good. And I'm the owner of my day, my time. So I prefer I put all my activities in advance to and unless I can help, I need to help someone. But normally I do my activities and I have all my activities in my mind, decided to do everything tomorrow. But sometimes my boss said, no, you are not good to enter in an immersion. You're tired. And then I skip the immersion. So for me, it's hard dependable of my body.
Yeah, and respect your mood too, I think, Alexander, because sometimes
Yes.
we are not in a good mood and we need to, oh, I don't need to do it because I don't want. So I agree. I think we need to
And don't
respect.
call me. You can call me to go to the concert, to go to the beach, to go to bike around the the neighborhood, but don't call me to drive after 4 p.m. because the traffic is horrible. You get stuck in a long traffic jam, right?
Yeah,
Make me feel sad. It's not good for my mind being in a traffic jam.
yeah,
It's
it's stressful. Oh my gosh.
take stop there. Not good. You can pay me. You can invite me to go to the concert, but
Okay.
don't call me to do it after 5 p.m.
Okay, Alexandre. Okay, guys. Everybody answered this question, Andre? Did you answer? I think so. Yeah. So let's go, guys. Let's move on to the question number 5. Jairo, do you think people today waste more time compared to the past? Why or why not?
Um, People in general. Oh, that's difficult. I would say yes, but let's see if I can try to explain that in a few words. Because I remember to think about waste time when one specific situation in my house happened and I was without lights, without power lights in my house. So I I figured out that without television, without internet, seems that the time passed very slow, you know. And then I realized, all right, so now I understand a little bit better that I'm managing my time in a wrong way because I have too many things to check and do when I have access with the internet. That when I don't have internet access or even power light in my house, um, seems to me that I have more time. The time doesn't pass, you know. So I remember to sit in my sofa and start to read a book, and I couldn't remember the last time that I had this time to read a book in my sofa. I always listen audiobooks and doing things like going to the gym and then listen audiobooks, these kinds of things. So uh, I think we are wasting time because we are trying to do more things, you know. So I I think people in 19s, for example, they didn't have the opportunity to check emails or scrolling the TikTok and this kind of things. So it doesn't mean that they didn't waste time. They waste time with other things. But I think now we are wasting time because we have the opportunity to do more. But still with that thing, we don't do that. So my answer is yes, I think.
Wow, good answer, and Jairo. Maybe you have, how can I say that? Maybe you are right because I don't know, maybe in the past people wasted time, but in another way. Maybe they enjoy it more, the time without internet, without scrolling the screen on cell phone than today, because of course we have a lot of information at the same time, uh, and easy, but sometimes we get stressed because of this. It seems that we want to do a lot of things at the same time, we realize we don't did do anything. It's strange for me sometimes, guys. What about you, Wanda?
Yeah, I disagree with you, Jairo, because I think today is easy for us to deal with cars in the house. For example, and my grandma needs to washing the clothes with her hands and with a soap and bar soap. It's so hard to do this, and to iron the clothes is a strong thing to do, and stay in a home in summertime is hard too because hot time and without air conditioning. And I think today we spend time with scrolling. But when we are free to do or not this kind of thing, and in the past, no, they need to do many things, and all the things are so hard to do. Yeah, I think many to raising a child in the past you need to washing many things. Today everything is discartable, I don't know in English, and I think the opposite.
Yeah, it's another point of view, and yeah, there is a lot of things to thinking
The
about,
balance.
Wanda. Yes. What about you, Alexandre?
So unfortunately, I lost 15 years of my life because I was living a farm without anything to be proud, without school. without clothes, without any items that could make me happy or make me grow. So when I got 16, since I got 16 and I went to the first primary school and start to study, I'm running every day since there to not to spend time. Okay, time is expensive. You can you need to enjoy your time, right? So from 16 until now, every day I try to do only thing that makes me happy and think that make other people happy and learn something. I'm a learner. Every day, every hours, I'm learning something. I'm very curious about the world. Uh, uh, think from at each corner of the world, I'm curious. So every day I try to learn something to improve my mind, even though I'm 71 years old. And I need to improve my mind because my mind is going to be small. Because, when you get old, your brain is trying to be small and small. And then I need to every day run out after something to improve. Right? I don't know if explain my point to you. That's it.
No, I got it. I agree with you. What about you, Andre?
So I think I can say yes, because if we we see the young generations, for example, uh, today, uh, you can get any type of information in 1 second with your cell phone, and uh, uh, and other example, when you go to the beautiful restaurant, uh, the first thing the people do is take a picture for her for those food, and I think uh, I think uh, in nowadays I can say yes, the people waste more time.
Yeah, I think nowadays people don't know how to enjoy the things, I don't know, guys. I remember when I was a kid, I usually spend my time on the street playing volleyball, doing a lot of things that nowadays we don't see the children's doing. And I think it's so sad, because they starting using the cell phone so early, too early, in my opinion. I am not a mother. Uh, I cannot, I don't know how can I say, raise the children, but I think it's wrong, I think we need to have a time for that. And imagine Alexandre give for this beautiful guy a cell phone to use. So I don't
Do
know.
you think I have time to spend?
Yeah, but I think they need to do other activities, in my opinion. And I don't know, children nowadays just have cell phone and spend the time on it, in my opinion. Okay, guys, let's move on. Jairo, I will ask you to choose a question that you think, oh, this question is interesting to discuss, please.
Let's go with 11. Do you think spending time outdoors is more fulfilling than indoor activities? Why or why not? Um, Spending time outdoors, I think is more fulfilling than outdoors. Um, Especially after pandemic situation, I think um, not just because it's pandemic situation, that's part of it, but also we have home office, and we have, you know, everything delivered in our home. So if I want to request food, I can do it. If I want to request any kind of service, I will have it in my house. So um, I'm not saying that we are forced by that, but it's so simple that we are automatically separated by by the easy way to request things. So I think it's common, especially people on my age, that they are living alone, but not just alone. They are requesting things and not interacting with each other. So there is apps, different apps for everything that you can imagine. If you want to do something, you will find an app or something in the internet that will help, will support you to do that with just money. So if you pay, you're gonna receive it in your home. So if you want to, for example, let's say make friends, you're gonna find apps or something in the internet that will provide you, and that's not bad. I'm just saying that the feeling, the experience that you will be exposed when you are in person with someone outdoors of your house is much better than online. Um, at least that's how I think. And so for me, I think spending time outdoors with people in general is much better than indoors. You know, in your house, for example. The same for exports, for example. You know, in sports, it's much better when you are doing outdoor with other people, especially people that you don't know. So you challenge yourself to check if you are really good or you're just good with your own brothers and friends. So that's my answer.
Yes, totally agree with you, Jairo. Thanks so much. What about you, Andre? Do you agree with Jairo, or do you have another opinion? Let me know.
I totally agree with Jairo. Uh, Opinion, uh, outdoor activities uh, make make you more happy, especially when you are with your friends, because so you can play a video game with your, with your friends, and it's a good activity. But I think if you if you uh, play some activity in with the real people in your in front of you, it's a more fulfilling, because you can uh, you can improve your human uh, uh, capacities of communication, and your uh, knowledge, and that's it. That's my answer. That's my answer. I totally agree.
Yes, I have the same opinion like you guys. What about you, Alexandre? You are muted.
Against the depend of my body, right? Because I enjoy going out in the morning. I wake up at 6:30 every day, and around midday, I get my home again. But for this time, for the midday, I need to stay at home. I need to rest. I need to watch some global news, CNN, because I like to know about the world, about Brazil, what's happening around the world. Sometimes I watch some series or I I study some English, but stay outdoor is good for me only in the morning, uh, right? In the morning. In the afternoon, I feel tired easily. If you call me to go shopping at 2 p.m., I will get house very tired, right? Because my body is
Yeah,
need to relax.
yeah, and
Go ahead.
you wake up early.
At 6 and 6.5, yeah, every day.
Yeah, yeah. I,
But
I
it's,
wake up
I
in
I
this time because I need to work, but it's early.
I've been doing this kind of wake up early since when I uh, was looking for a job with 15, 16 years old. I I I wake up every day in this time.
Nice, nice, Alexandre. What about you, Wanda?
I like both. I like stay home. I have here a vegetable garden, horta, and I love to take care of my vegetable garden. And I like stay here. I like my pets. I like everything in my house. If I don't like, I take off. If I like thing, I take in. Is that I love my house, but I love stay in a restaurant, in a movie theater. I love life, and both, and out and in.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's depending on the mood, because, for example, I don't work at home. I need to go to my job every day. And
Me too.
the traffic, sometimes it's very stressed. And sometimes there are some weekends, for example, that I just want to stay at home and I don't go to the supermarket, for example, because I am stressed of I don't know, see a lot of people every day riding my motorcycle. So sometimes I need my time in my house. But on the other hand, sometimes I need to see a lot of people enjoy the nature. I don't know, doing something different. I think it depends on the mood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. For that, many things.
yes, yes, a lot of things. Guys, I think we can answer this question in a quickly way. Would be the last one. Let me see. I think the question number 10. If you had an extra hour every day, how would you spend it? Some activity that you want to do and you don't have time nowadays. Wanda, please.
No, I don't know. I do the same without hush, I think.
Okay. Yeah, maybe do the things in a calm way. Okay, I
Yeah, yeah.
understand. Thank you, Wanda. What about you, Alexandre? Do you have something?
What question you are talking about?
Question
10.
number 10. If you had an extra hour every day, how would you spend it?
I study English, French, Spanish, and
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 Mandarin too.
no, Mandarin. No, I don't have any interest on going there, but in France, in Paris, or Barcelona, or Madrid, right? Or in a lot of city, Italy, I would like to go and talk to people there. That's it.
So You will study other languages, okay? But you are studying other languages, Alexandre.
Exactly. I'm studying four language, four
Four language.
international language to fulfill my mind to enjoy this time for not waste my time watching TV soap opera and I think I try to do everything for the good every day because I need to enjoy it until I die.
Nice. Thank you, Alexandre. What about you, Andre?
I don't know, but I think I agree with Wanda. I try to do some things that I need my tasks with slowly and more calm uh, and uh, with more patient. And I think is that
Yeah, without pressure. I am
yeah.
not good. I am not good when I need to do the things in a pressure, guys. Oh my gosh. I forget everything when I am under pressure. I am terrible. What about you, Jairo?
I would study something very new, something different than usual. You know, one extra hour every day. It's easy to learn anything that you want if you use this 1 hour extra every day. So I would go with a new instrument, like musical instrument, theater maybe, because there those things I don't have time, to really learn it. So 1 hour every day, study theater, for example, I would be a very good with that, or a musical instrument, or a new thing. I don't know, something like with. I would study philosophy, something like that. Things that I'm not working with, but I'm interested. You know.
Nice answer. And I was thinking about the playing the instrument. I think I would choose something like that. Or
Mm.
maybe going to the gym because I really need, guys. I'm getting older and I need to exercise my body. But I don't know how find a time for that. Maybe in the next year I will try to put some exercise in my, I don't know, my life. Let's
Mm.
see how it will be because for me I think I need to know how to organize my time properly because I am terrible on it, guys. I have to confess. Guys, that's it. As we don't have so much time, I put on the chat the survey. I would like to ask you to answer for me. It's important to keep improving the meetings here. Okay, it's anonymous, so feel free to put if you like or if you dislike it, no problem. Next week, guys. Oh, by the way, my next immersion is on Monday at 8 p.m. And the topic will be happiness in modern life. So the questions are already on the planner if you want to take a look, okay? And it will be a pleasure to have you there, guys, okay? Thanks so much, Wanda, for coming. Alexandre,
Thank
Jairo.
you.
It was really good to see you, Jairo. Keep going on the immersions, okay? And
Yep.
Andre, thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of the week and see you soon.